Hey guys, DeweyFin21 here, and I just got finished watching Power Rangers Megaforce episode something or other. It's in the title. I think, yeah, the titles are down here now, unless of course you're watching it on full screen, in which case it's up there when you move the mouse around. So, yeah, it's either one. Well, yeah, yeah, somewhere over there. Anyways, episode whatever, the X Factor, I don't. Tells you how much I actually. Tells you how much I remember of this episode. I can't even get the title right. It's like the human factor or something like that. I don't remember. Uh, and this episode is really forgettable. That's basically what I have to say. It's really forgettable, which is sad because it's the introduction of a new villain type, making that aliens, mutants, and now robots. Was Ghost Sager this ADD when it came to villains? Because if they were, then I don't fault Megaforce. But if they weren't, then what's going on? Why we have three different types of villains, and so far seems like two of them are already defeated, and we're not even to the second half of the season yet. So yeah, um, this episode is completely forgettable for one major reason. It is entirely average. It didn't hold my attention whatsoever. Now you may think that means it's a bad episode. No. If it was bad, I would pay attention pretty much all the time saying, how could you do that? How could you what made you think that was a good idea? Why? But instead, and and it's not a good episode because then it's like, yes, that's what you're supposed to do. That's good. That's good. It keeps your attention. Average. I checked my mail 3 different times during this episode. And you may be wondering why 3 times in a 30-minute episode. Well, it's because I kept getting emails. Normally, I don't pay attention to them, but this, I'd check my email and come back. Pretty much could figure out what happened. So, yeah. And I don't even remember what happened in the stuff that did happen, because let's see, there's a lot of fighting, because, and at first, all I remember from the beginning is, so all that happened is that, all that I can remember happening from the beginning of the episode is that Emma imagines the Earth without any humans on it. And there's ice cream. And Emma got like a soy ice cream because uh never really explained why she got a soy ice cream thing. I don't know. At least I think that's what I heard. Anyways, then they fight the robot. They destroy the robot. Robot gets built again because it's a robot and they can do that, meaning you really shouldn't have more than one villain for the rest of the season because they can just keep rebuilding it, make it more powerful, just keep fortifying its defenses, up its attack power, and they'll pretty much get bored and start making mistakes. So, yeah, that's how you defeat the Rangers. Just use the same villain over and over again. You repeat your plan enough times, it's bound to succeed one of them. You know, get the Rangers with the same old thing, but that won't happen. They're gonna build new robots every time. And the lead robot, Alice, looks a lot like Trakina. At least I think so. I don't know, but anyways, let's see. After that, robot defeated. The robots try to convince Robo Knight that humans are the cause of all the bad stuff on Earth. Robo Knight has to think about it. The Rangers fight the robots. They talk about Robo Knight. Robo Knight comes back, says how humans are better than they are bad, and then they defeat the monster and have like a minute Megazord battle. It's not even I don't even consider it a Megazord battle because all they did was they got in the Megazord, Robo Knight kicked it 2 times, and then they destroyed it. It's not a battle, really. It's not. So yeah. Who knows? I might have liked this if I had not seen a much better episode over the weekend. Because I rewatched my favorite episode of Super Samurai. Only time I'll consider it that because I don't know whether I like Fight Fire with Fire or not Trading Places, Team Spirit. I always do that because they both start with T, and they're both on extreme sides of the boundary. One's extreme hatred and one's extreme love. Anyways, I can't Fight Fire with Fire or Team Spirit. One of those two is my favorite of all samurai. Team Spirit as a whole is a better episode, but Fight Fire with Fire has that one scene with Jaden and Lauren, and that is one of the top 10 scenes in all of Power Rangers according to me, because that's my opinion. Anyways, and since I watched that because I was coming back from marching contest, which my band made it to state, which means I won't. Well, no, I'll be here Saturday, so I'll be able to watch the episode that comes out Saturday, unless there isn't an episode that comes out Saturday, in which case, the first Saturday in a while that I actually have free, I can't watch the episode because it's not airing, but I think it is. I don't know. I haven't checked the schedule. Anyways, yeah. Uh, so, I don't really have much to say about this episode. There's really nothing worse to review than Middle of the Road because it wasn't bad. There was nothing technically wrong with it. I liked the part where they tried to use the finisher move on this robot the second time it appeared immediately, and then it just blocked it because they used the finisher move on it the first time, which furthers my point of just keep rebuilding the same robot with better defenses. And if they do that, that'll be cool, but I doubt they will because the Sentai probably didn't. Because of reasons I don't know. I mean, if you're able to rebuild it once, just keep rebuilding it, make it better. But I know it's not gonna happen because they made it a Megazord battle. You know, when you make it a Megazord battle, you're wasting more material than you could have if you just redo it. So yeah, this is DeweyFin21 saying bye.